Good morning and welcome to the Friday Morning Vodkast podcast. So today is my son Gryphon's fifth birthday. No, it's the 5th. It's his 11th birthday. Boy, I was way off there. It's funny how time creeps up on you. I know that's so cliche to say, but I turned 46. Now my son's turning 11. My daughter turns 23, which she will be the same age now as when I had her. Doesn't that make you feel old? Doesn't that make you feel... Well, it makes me feel old. Basically you can look at it as probably more than half of my life is behind me at this point. Good Lord. Still waiting for the CRI genetics DNA extraction to finish. I think they finished extracting it yesterday. It's like this 12-part thing. Here, let me bring it up and I'll read you the steps while we're sitting here. I'll put it over here. This is a nice thing about having 3 monitors. You're here, that monitor's there. You're here. Well, it doesn't really matter. If you're listening to this, then none of that makes sense. What was I going to look up? Birthdays. 23. Oh, CRI. The funny thing about CRI genetics is that, well, it's not funny for them, or it's not really even funny for anyone, but I find it humorous because I work with, well, I don't personally work with, but I've worked for companies who have worked with CRI graphics here in town. Yeah, I've worked with them. I've ordered prints through them, and I've had some posters done for the band and stuff. So here we go. I'm saying no one in my family that I know of, lives long past 70. So if that's the case, you're looking at 25 years left. That's crazy. Like, I've lived way more of my life than I will live of my life. I mean, what are you going to do about it? All right, I can't read it on that monitor. It's so small. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, so register, kit received at lab, quality analysis, past quality analysis, extracting DNA, and the step we're on right now, DNA computation, computation quality review, raw data setup, algorithm report generation, process complete. I mean, I'm not complaining, I didn't know this information before, and I wouldn't have known it all this time if Carol hadn't gotten me that kit. So I don't know. I get this sinking, itchy, weird feeling about this thing. Like we're going to find out some things that, I don't know. I'm into comic books, man. I want a secret origin that I didn't know about, I want them to find DNA. I want mutant DNA. I want to be an X-Man. The comic book kind. Let's take a look at our notes here. Okay, so I realize these, as wild and loosey-goosey as I like to do them, I have to have a few talking points. Otherwise, I get way the fuck off track, which is fine. I mean, maybe that's what it needs to be, but this is my Batman sweater. Or rather, my Bruce Wayne sweater. It fits really nicely under my leather jacket. And it just, it hugs you. Like when I have those two on, I feel like I could take on the whole empire by myself. But this sweater, I don't know. For some reason, when I got it, I always used to wear it buttoned up all the way until Carol took the button off and put it down in the middle. Which, I guess I could take one of the ones, I mean, I got 2 here that are not even in use that I could very easily move them up to the top. Anywho, this is my Bruce Wayne sweater. I for some reason, whenever I wear it, I feel like it's something that Bruce Wayne would wear. Not Batman, of course. I mean, he has a very particular garb he likes to uniform himself in. But yeah, this is one of the 3 sweaters. I have 3 sweaters. I have more sweaters, but I really only wear 3. I should probably donate the rest. All 3 of them came from Target, and all 3 of them were on clearance. No, my gray one, the one that looks like the Pendleton, that did not... The gray Pendleton one, I think I paid like $35 for, which I mean, for a good sweater that I've had for 10 years, is a pretty good deal. I don't buy a lot of clearance. That's about the only time I'll buy myself new clothes, unless I need V-necks, which, I mean, generally that's what I wear. T-shirts year round. If it's cold, I'll wear something over, like a sweater or flannel. That's what you do. And, in the summer, it's cargo shorts, and in the winter, it's black jeans. That's the name of my new band. I wear the black jeans. But it's not going to be like the kind you wear. It's going to be like, hi, we're all Gene. I have an interesting predicament going on in this room that I need to remedy. My old computer, the power supply has been dying on it for about a year. And my remedy was to keep the case open and blow a regular fan, a very powerful fan, into it to keep the airflow moving in there and keep it from overheating. Well, recently I was getting a little sick and tired of it. So I opened it up, I cleaned it out, I hooked up my CD player, which I have some cool stuff going down pretty soon. So the power supply, what I did was I ended up closing the case, and I have a shoe rack, a really good size metal shoe rack that has it's mesh. So I took the fan, and it fits perfectly on its back underneath the computer where the intake fan is for the power supply. However, I don't know what has happened since then, but now my top fan, which is a 200 millimeter fan, is like getting stuck and clicking, and the power supply is, though it's working fine, is chirping. It's constantly chirping, like not constantly, but enough that like it's random, and all of a sudden the cats think that there's a bird in here, and all of a sudden I have 4 fucking cats in here, and I don't want 1 cat in here. I love my cats, don't get me wrong. If I didn't have a lot of expensive and useful equipment in this room that could get damaged greatly by massive amounts of cat hair getting stuck in fans or filters, I would welcome them with open arms. I would build a tree in this room for them to climb through, but I don't want them in here. That seems so definitive and angry, but I'm not angry. I love my cats. Well, hot diggity damn, I should go get breakfast ready for the boys. Grayson should be in his Zoom meeting right now with his teachers and his class. He's usually very diligent about getting up and making it. I'm very impressed with him. But I've noticed that the schools have gotten way loosey-goosey with, I don't know, being in touch with their students, I guess, because at the beginning, I feel like they had a Zoom meeting every day that they had to be at a certain time, and that counted as their attendance. But now it's like a once a week attendance check, and like the Zoom meetings, all but like 1 or 2 a week are optional. I mean, they're doing fine with remote learning. However, I wish, and I know it's hard on the school system too, so I can't put it on them either. It's just hard. I don't know, I guess I wouldn't change it for the world. I can say it's hard, but having them here and feeling safe having them here, it's just better that way for me, at least. I don't know. For now, we'll see how things go. Well, hot damn, time has moved on here, and I really need to get breakfast ready for the boys, and hopefully they're doing their Zoom meetings right now. So I hope you're enjoying these. I really like sitting down for a few minutes in the morning and hashing things out with myself and you guys. So thanks for dropping by, and you guys take care of each other, and don't forget to make someone smile today. I'll see you guys in the next one.